I love you. Hello, divers. Welcome back to the Waterman. I'm Alex, your host, and this is James, your co-host. Hi, buddy. Today, we're going to talk about how to never have a foggy scuba mask again. Okay? So, let's talk about how to buff, prep, and defog your mask properly. Okay? Most people, what they do, and this is probably you're about to go on a dive, you take a little bit of defog, you squirt it in there, spread it around. What you growling at, buddy? What? Woof. I love you. Oh, okay, all done. Okay? All done. Hey, as I said, most people are just gonna squirt a little in there, rinse it out, hop in the water, and wonder why my mask is so foggy. So there's a couple things you're doing wrong. First is, don't rinse out that defog right away. Typically the way I'm gonna defog my mask, I might even do it the night before, I'm gonna put just a drop, the tiniest drop. I'm gonna spread that out as much as I can and make a nice little thin layer of defog. Here's what that's gonna look like. See, just one little drop. I'm gonna spread it all around, okay, just on the glass there. Nice and distributed. Just make a nice thin layer of defog everywhere. You can even do this the night before, okay? And, you know, typically I don't remember to do it the night before, right? So I'll do it like the second I get on the dive boat or, you know, like an hour or 2 hours before my dive, right? Defog my mask right away and stick it in my fin, wherever my fins are, so that it's ready to go. Bottom line is, if you're putting the defog in, rinsing it out right away, it's all gone. You need to let it kind of dry in there and stick to it and adhere to the mask a little bit. So that is gonna be kind of, you know, one thing that's gonna help you immediately. The other thing is, most people don't buff their mask. So you go and you buy a brand new scuba mask, there's a layer of like silicone or wax inside of the mask. And that comes from when they've got, you know, big sheets of tempered glass and they're cutting that glass into this shape. They've got a layer of silicone on each side so that the glass doesn't splinter and shard off, and so they can get nice clean cuts. That silicone is not helpful for us as divers. We don't need it, and it actually fogs up easier than the actual glass itself. So what you want to do is buff the mask. You want to actually get that layer of silicone off. So the way to do that is with some sea buff. Here. The other option, and what I do, you don't have to spend the $8, what is this, $6 on sea buff. What you can use is toothpaste. As long as the toothpaste you have doesn't have any like little, you know, some toothpaste has grit in it, like little, it feels like little particles of sand or crystals in it. You don't want that. You want like a very basic, smooth, non-corrosive toothpaste, just very basic, like the basic Colgate is the best. And a toothbrush, okay? What you're gonna do is essentially just put a little toothpaste on like you're brushing your teeth, okay? A little sea buff here in this case. And it's gonna take you a solid 5 minutes of buffing. And you're just gonna want to basically scrub that layer of silicone off with a toothbrush. So using the sea buff here, okay, you just wanna scrub that layer of silicone off, okay? Make sure you get everywhere, and you wanna really, it's gonna take a while. Hey, buddy. Okay, after about 5 minutes of that, you can go ahead and rinse it out. Okay, guys, so I've rinsed out the sea buff, and you can actually kind of hear a difference. So as I mentioned, there's that layer of silicone. You can feel the difference. So you can actually hear a difference when I'm gonna hold it right close to the microphone. So that's the inside of the mask you're hearing, and listen to the outside. See, very different. See? So now that silicone's gone, my finger kind of catches the glass a little bit more because it's so smooth. It's almost like suction cupping along it as opposed to just gliding across it. That's why you don't hear the squeak on this side, but you hear it on this side. So that's kind of an indicator that you've gotten the silicone off and you're now just glass on this side. So now to prepare for the dive, like I said, we want to have it nice and dry because that'll make the defog stick the best. We'll put that just one little drop of defog on. Boom. And now this is ready to dive in an hour. Not right now. If I go and rinse it out right now, defog is going to come right out. And it's probably going to perform better now that that silicone isn't in there. However, if I can get that defog to just dry and have a nice little layer adhered to the glass, so when I go to rinse it out, there's still some in there, that's going to be hugely helpful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And let me know in the comments what videos I can make that would be helpful for you guys. Thanks so much.